goes away, the kid in Gus becomes a Ronin.
Yes.
A
sensei of his own.
Exactly. Going across the countryside undetected.
That is honestly, that's something that I've thought about too. For my mom, okay, her dog is I think gonna be 9 this year, right?
We talk about Big Z?
Big Z is gonna be 9. So
damn, dude.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I think it's 9. It is 9.
Nice. Time flies.
Time does fly. But like I'll tell you right now, my mom is one of those people who cannot deal with death for a dog. That's just not something that she's going to be able to handle, and it's going to really fuck everything up. I got to fix the camera.
It's tough, you know.
Oh, Ed, you look good on camera.
That's true.
You don't have to lie.
You got the newsman vibe going on,
you
have the nice top clothes, and then you could just be wearing shorts underneath the desk.
It's the COVID special.
We can see the shorts though.
But
that's a special one for you YouTubers.
So my plan is to as like let's say when Zeus becomes 15. Okay, me and my mom are both realists. She knows that this is coming, I'm sure. But I think that if like it's just like, oh mom, I found this puppy out here, like she will take that thing in. It'll be on the other tit, no problem, in like a week. You know what I mean? Even if I'm like selling it like oh, I found this puppy, like something just like, and I think that it will be good for Zeus too.
Yeah.
So like since I've been at work, I work like 10-hour days now, and you know, since my buddy Jim no longer at the crib, it's just like either Josh or emptiness. So Dottie's been going over to my mom's house, and I can already tell there's like so much more energy in the room. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When I come home from work to pick up Dottie or whatever, when I go to my mom's house to pick up Dottie, and there's like this she's vibrant now because this is like it's another challenge. It's speedy. It's not like
keeps the brain sharp.
Keeps her sharp. All right. Basically, what I'm saying by that is my dog is horribly not behaved and just causing chaos in my mom's house. But I can tell that she enjoys it because it's like a new challenge. You know.
That's the beauty of life. Life
finds a way. Thank you, Jeff.
But I did want to. I had something down here. I wanted to go around the table. What are DJ your 3 most underrated movies ever made?
3 most underrated movies. So if you've been a viewer or listener of this podcast for any period of time, you will know. I was going to say, we're fans of Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
I did have a rule because I figured that you would bring this up. Kung Pao is not eligible in here.
That's not eligible.
We have discussed its prowess for a long time. Everybody knows it's underrated. It's a well-known fact.
This is kind of tough. I see. I'm having an issue coming up with just one, so I don't know if I can.
All right, just do one then. We can do one.
Let's see here. I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
So, what is an underrated film? Just a film that you like, that you don't think gets enough praise?
So I'll say this, The Big Lebowski is one of those films that was underrated commercially, but then found it's like not. I don't want cult movies though, because cult movies kind of found their rating.
That's what I was gonna. I was like, because the 2 that pop into my head are Big Lebowski and Fargo, but I'm like, those aren't underrated movies now. They're like. They're just very
well rated. They just weren't received at the level that they should have been when they came out.
And then for some reason, the other movie that pops into my head, which I feel like most people that see it are like, "Oh yeah, that's a good movie," is Snowpiercer.
I've never seen Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer is a really great underrated movie. I have to say.
But is it underrated? Because anytime someone watches it, they're like, "Yeah, that's a great fucking movie."
Well, yeah, but no one knows about it.
Snowpiercer, for our listeners that haven't seen it, and me, is the Bond film, right?
No,
incorrect.
Snowpiercer.
It's the one on the train.
If someone explains it to you, you're like, that movie can't be good. But then when you watch it, you're like, all right, that's pretty good.
It's the one with Captain America on the train, right?
Captain America on a train. It's the end of the world that's going around. Yeah, and it's a class system.
Picture yourself in a dystopian future where everyone has to live on a train that's constantly moving around the world.
First of all, is there any future that's not dystopian?
No. And then The train is separated by class systems, the back class being the most poor, the front one being the richest, where one man has to battle his way up the class system.
Wait, is this Titanic? It sounds like it's a modern Titanic.
It's kind of Titanic-esque.
Does Snowpiercer plow any chicks?
It's
his journey.
I don't remember.
Not on film, but off film.
All implied.
Captain America is getting laid.
Dude, can we talk about Captain America for a second? Because the first time I saw him was in Not Another Teen Movie, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was my introduction. I was like, this
That's an
guy's
underrated movie.
hilarious, but I don't think he's ever going to be a serious actor. And now, homeboy done did it. He's a serious actor.
He's very versatile. Did you see what's the
Snowpiercer.
No.
For so much about the Snowpiercer, I got to check it out.
What's the one that came out recently that was where Knives Out? Did you see Knives
I saw
Out?
Knives Out.
He's great in that
Is
movie.
that's
Fantastic.
good? I've heard that's good.
Fantastic.
It is
movie.
really good. I
Great
also,
whodunit.
I think that if I remember correctly, this was supposed to be a Kevin Spacey vehicle that they then recast at late stage.
Is it better than Clue?
It's very Clue-esque.
Is it better than Clue?
Yes.
I just wanted to hear Ed say yes because I know he hates Clue.
I would
Dude,
say
Clue's not that good.
Clue is great.
Clue's
I
an
love Clue.
overrated movie. That's where I would
I think
put
Clue's
this.
very underrated.
Okay. The only passable performance is by fucking what's his face? Curry. Tim Curry.
Tim Curry is great in that movie.
All right. That's the
I
only
hate the guy that plays Professor Plum.
I hate all of the people. I hate all the
Christopher
people
Lloyd.
except for Tim Curry.
Wait,
The great Doc Brown.
is that him that plays? No. Who's?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Or you're thinking
Mustard,
of Martin
Colonel
Mull,
Mustard.
I'm thinking of the guy with glasses who's kind of dweeby.
Michael McKean.
Maybe
Yeah, he's the gay guy.
Yo,
that's the guy I don't like. Not because
Not
of
because No,
it's because
I
his
thought he was great,
acting.
too. He's Mr. Green, I believe.
That's the guy.
so
Great
Because
movie,
the
though.
acting has nothing
wait,
to do
did you
with-
guys see? I think Michael Keaton's playing Batman again too. I wanted to bring that up, but
He was recently Birdman.
yeah, I think he's.
And now he's back to Batman. Tell me they're doing fucking Dark Knight Rises, but without fucking dipshit.
So,
Affleck.
sorry. No, they're doing it with what's his name? Edward Scissorhands. No.
Oh, he's playing Batman in the Flash movie. That's what it is.
Oh,
Still pretty awesome though.
Are you guys gonna
Cool.
watch? They're advertising the shit out of Wonder Woman.
No,
I would watch it.
nope.
The first one was really good.
I heard that. I didn't see the first one. I heard it was really good.
Somebody told me. I've heard two people talk about Wonder Woman. One of them was like, "You have to see it," and then the other one was like, "It was like a joke. I couldn't stop laughing." And like,
The new one?
yeah,
Really?
what is it? 1984.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch the first one. Number one.
The first one was really good.
You know
Is
what
he-
I have trouble with is, and this is going to come off incredibly sexist. I've just never really, besides Sandra Bullock's, Sandra Bullock's is like the only strong female lead I fuck with. And that's the only one who has taken me on a journey that I've been like, holy shit. You
Oh,
know what
I
mean?
think that. What is this chick? Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, she's great.
a looker.
She's fantastic. She's a great female lead. You know.
Dude, I just figure it's going to be like, well, I mean, it's Wonder Woman, but I figure it's going to be like, if I don't like it, it's going to be really hard for me to watch another one in the series. You know what I mean?
I mean, watch the first one.
Sure.
Like the first one has good reviews and everything like that.
You know, I was just talking to you guys about that about the graphic novel Sarah, and I could see Gal Gadot as, or is it Gal Gadot or Gal Gadot?
I believe it's Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
That because she's Iranian, and I believe
she's-
that's how you pronounce it in the Iranian language.
I thought she was Israeli.
Or no, yeah, she's Israeli. That's correct.
I could see her playing Sarah, and if they were to make that a motion action feature,
a feature film.
feature
yeah.
motion action picture.
future motion action feature.
Mhm. So I've been scrolling through a list of movies that are could be considered underrated, and I came
It's cheating.
past a few gems that I thought were good ones.
All right,
Cheater.
what's the top of the list? Cheater.
Well, so this one is a personal one for me that a lot of people don't like. Is Freddy Got Fingered, the Tom Green
okay,
classic.
Freddy Got Fingered is pretty funny, but it is one of those things where you have to kind of get past Tom Green. He's at a very like what is it like? He's a whore. And during that movie, he's just like, "Oh, check out this dead. What is it? A dead moose?
The dead.
I don't think I've ever seen this movie all the way through.
It's really funny.
He like fucks a dead moose or something in it.
He jerks off the horse.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at this! Just doing it. It's very funny.
Yo, have you seen
That's why
Tom
people
Green
hated
lately?
it. Yeah, I believe so.
All
He's
right.
doing stand up, right?
No. So what he's doing now is
He's jerking off live horses.
no. He adopted or rescued a dog and built a van, or had this company build a van for him, and he's just going around the country to like all these spots he wants to go. He's setting up a drone, like flying a drone around, and then like doing this like really like tongue-in-cheek shtick where he's just like, "See guys, look at my drone. This is my drone." And he's like making fun of van life, but secretly enjoying the shit out of van life, and just going around the country. And it's really cool actually. And like, I'm not gonna lie, like at first I was just like, all right, fuck you, Tom Green, let's see what you're doing. And I played a thing and I was like, yeah, that's pretty interesting. But he's also like making like a like, it's like ambient, like I don't even know what you would call it. It's like kind of like ambient electronic music. Like he has a studio in his van and he'll play something on the piano and then just have like a drum.
That's cool.
This is kind of more of a little off-air conversation, but Ed, you just reminded me there is somebody that we know that we should have on here because
no, this is on. Who should we have on here?
He's been producing some music that is pretty good. We should probably have him on as a guest and talk to him.
Oh,
do we have to disguise his voice, or is this somebody we can talk about freely?
We should probably let him know maybe first that we're going to talk
should we
about
call
it
him right now.
and,
Ambush him.
No.
No.
I don't. He would not appreciate.
I don't
that.
think that's the person you're thinking of.
I don't.
okay,
I don't think he'd appreciate that. I think he'd be very confused. But I definitely think it's somebody that we should maybe talk to.
Mhm.
All right. Did you guys hear that? That's a teaser.
That's
what
a
we call in the
teaser.
biz. That's a teaser. Good things to come.
Tune in next week.
Definitely tune in every week.
Another great one I found on the list here was MacGruber. You guys ever see MacGruber?
I have
did
seen
not.
bits and pieces of MacGruber. It's pretty funny.
It's so funny. You see, it just gets no respect because everyone's like, oh, the MacGruber 5-minute SNL thing is going to be turned into a movie. It's hilarious, though. It's so funny.
Really?
You know what I saw? I always put off The Love Guru. Like, never really watched it.
Yeah, that's another good one that's underrated.
The Love Guru. I didn't finish it, so I don't really know how good a movie it is. But
I couldn't make it all the way through.
I enjoyed the ride up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it is like definitely one of those things that aged like milk. You know what I mean? Because he does this like, again, it's like basically just Middle Eastern shtick.
Yeah.
That it's just like, ooh, Mike Myers, stick to Fat Bastard,
Stick to the
Dr.
British.
Evil,
Yeah.
and fucking I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There is one film that we watched. I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago. I wouldn't say it's underrated, but if you have not seen this movie in a few years, go back and rewatch it. There's Something About Mary. It is fucking hilarious.
I have gone back and watched that recently.
That is a
timeless
great classic
movie.
I feel like that's accurately rated.
Dude,
Everyone loved it when it came out, and it's still good. It holds up.
It's funny. It's
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
What else is on this underrated list?
So a personal favorite that we had here at Hurlbut Street that I completely forgot about that I would advocate for anybody. Hobo with a Shotgun.
that's one of those I forget who plays Ricky. What is it?
I don't know the guy's name. Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
It's some
though.
like porno sounding name. It's like fuck, I forget it. But he like executive produced it, and I think that's what like brought it to the top of our list. But it is one of those movies that you go into it expecting like porno quality acting, and it comes out like the other side. Like, I mean, it's not traditional, but it's one of those movies that you were like, okay, that was a good ride.
Kind of reminds me of like Rampage.
Yeah. Wait, is Rampage the one with that?
Rampage is the one with is it a school shooter? Or it's not a
No,
school
no.
shooter, but
It's like it's like Liquid Metallica, fucking what is it? Terminator esque dude, like going on this thing with like he just has guns and like runs into kids and like all this other shit.
Yeah, and then the end is great.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Where the guy just armors up and gets a bunch of guns and just like runs through.
But
a
he's
whole
like
bunch of shit.
he's like a younger kid, and he essentially like skips school one day and then goes and shoots up a bunch of people, and then the way it ends is pretty metal as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 12 on this list, Clue.
Dude.
Not
Underrated?
God damn it.
I will advocate until the day I die for Clue.
Clue is one of those movies where like it gets an asterisk for me. It gets an asterisk for me because see, fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. They just put so many endings in it that it's like, okay, just like pick one though, you know?
Mm-hmm. Which I think they do when they like show it like in different theaters across the country. They will pick one, but then they'll also do
They always show the rest of them at the end.
Okay,
right?
that's like kind of the one I do like that idea with Clue, where you could watch the movie across the country and then come out of it and tell the ending to somebody, and they'd be like, "That's not what happens."
Mm-hmm.
I think that's cool.
Okay, you know what would be cool? And this is what I want for the future of movies. I want like it to come to a point where like you like have to text in and it's just like, all right, do you think A, B, or C?
Oh, what the fuck was that Dark Mirror thing? Black Mirror, Balder Snatch?
Yeah, I didn't like that actually. Now that I think about it,
Bandersnatch.
I think it would be cool if instead of just one person like choosing their own thing, it's like all the people in the theater do. So basically, like at the climax of the film, you choose who you think did what. And then you are basically like, let's say it's a murder or some kind of crime. You're basically the jury. So you choose the future of the protagonist or whatever.
And then I would love it if then a spotlight just shone down on a random person in the crowd and it was like, that's the killer. Like, I did it.
And then they just get up and run out of the theater.
Well, when you think about
it's always a paid actor.
When it comes back, when movie theaters come back, you're going to need shit like that to bring people back out of their houses.
Yeah.
Because everything is now going to be released directly to fucking streams. Too.
If any producers are listening to this, they should
we got
contact us because we got fucking ideas.
We got ideas, man.
We got ideas.
We're brimming with ideas.
Okay. I'm going to take a fucking little tangent off of where we were. What movies haven't you seen that people get incredibly pissed off when you tell them you haven't seen them?
Oh, man.
Sandlot.
You haven't seen Sandlot?
Point in case.
Yeah.
That's just surprising.
That is very surprising.
No, Sandlot's one of those movies that honestly I probably could have seen as a kid. I didn't take much away from it.
It didn't stick with you.
No, I don't care.
You weren't a baseball boy.
What's it? Monsters?
What?
Monsters? Is that a movie?
No, that's a show.
All right. What's the one that sounds something like it?
Monsters?
I actually just saw the movie like within sometime last year.
Dude, okay, you know what movie I just saw?
The Goonies.
Oh.
I literally just saw The Goonies.
Really?
What? No, dude, you have seen The Goonies before.
No, I haven't.
It's a Spielberg classic, right?
Never saw it.
Dude, that's intense. That was one of those movies where every year at camp and maybe even daycare, not daycare, but preschool, that was like one of the movies we would watch.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be like, I remember just watching it with like all my friends at like age 5 or 6 or something like that and being like, oh, they really did it. Like, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
I don't really like Baby Ruth, but I get the sentiment. Like, you know, type shit. What about you, DJ?
So I'm trying to think of something I haven't seen now. I've been going back the past couple of years and trying to think of movies that I haven't seen that are classic and watching them. So that kind of shortens down my list. But I just saw Jaws like last year, basically.
You're going to hate me. I haven't seen Jaws cover to cover yet.
Dude, you got to do it.
I always fall asleep about 30 minutes in. When like the tension's building, there's something about it. It's like a sweet lullaby to me. And I fall asleep like right after the first person dies to the fucking shack.
There was like one time we went to I forget where the fuck it was, somewhere in Jersey. I think it was Long Beach Island, New Jersey. And at the condo we stayed at, one of the only movies they had was Jaws. And I think I watched it every day that we were there. And my mom was just not happy about it because she was like, "Stop watching this movie about sharks. We're at the fucking ocean."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the sharks out there, huh, Mom? You're looking for a shark.
Yeah. Another one that came to mind that I just watched last year was all the Indiana Jones movies.
You had never seen them?
Yeah, I'd never seen. I might have. I've seen Temple of Doom, but none of the other ones.
Okay, so I saw Raiders in high school the first time cover to cover. I had always seen Temple of Doom was one of me and my dad's favorite things. Like whenever it was on, we'd come on. Something about that. Just maybe it's the little what is it? The little kid that's always like Indy, short round.
Cover your heart, Indy.
Indy. But I forget what's the third Indiana Jones movie.
The did the whole
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Wait, is Temple of Doom the third?
No, that's
Temple
the second.
of Doom is 2. Third
Raiders
one
of the Lost
is
Ark, Ark of the Covenant.
No, yeah, Raiders of the
No,
Lost
that's
Ark
what
is the
they're-
Ark of the Covenant.
Great. How do we not know this? Hang on, let's look it up here.
It's the search for the Holy Grail. That's what they're fucking looking for in the third one, and it's got Sean Connery in it as his dad.
Of course,
I have seen that actually. I haven't seen The Last Crusade. Is that the one with Shia
That's
LaBeouf?
the Last
Yeah, that's
Crusade.
it.
Yeah, I
That's
won't
it.
watch that one.
That's a fantastic movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of those movies that I wrote off because Shia LaBeouf was in it, kind of.
Honestly, the Temple
No,
of
that's the Crystal Skull.
Oh,
No,
Crystal
yeah,
Skull is
Crystal
the one I
Skull.
haven't seen. Last
Raiders-
Crusade, I've seen.
Crystal Skull is fucking ridiculous because in the first 5 minutes he survives a fucking nuclear blast by getting in a goddamn refrigerator.
honestly, unpopular opinion, I didn't think it was that bad.
It's just that part is in the first 5 minutes and is so implausible to me. Where I was,
I mean, that is pretty implausible.
I just lost it right from there. I was like, I can't do it.
You
Because
see,
Gary Cockadoodie Busey.
the thing that everyone hates about that is that there's aliens in the end of it, and it's like ridiculous.
That's
that's
fucking
kinda like-
spoiler.
oh, sorry.
No.
But that's like kind of in vein with like all the other Indiana Jones movies.
Plus,
you know?
realistically, aliens are out there. Come on, guys.
Exactly. It's like it's kind of the perfect idea for an Indiana Jones movie.
Any movie
So-
that doesn't start or end with aliens is a lie.
So we're kind of on like. There's one movie that I saw just. I saw my first minute 30 seconds of it for the first time, and I've never seen this movie. I've always wanted to see it. People have always told me it's good.
Interesting.
It's a strange movie for me to want
You've
to
always
see.
wanted
The
to see
suspense
it.
is killing me.
Mean Girls.
Okay, I have seen Mean Girls.
I've always
many times.
wanted to see Mean Girls. It's never on like Netflix or anything.
It's
like
on
that.
there. I'm pretty sure it's on there now.
I don't think so.
It might be on Amazon Prime. I don't know.
The,
I have not seen it on a streaming service like ever.
I had never seen it either, and then the lady had me watch it this year. 'cause
I heard
that
it was
like
really fucking good.
an
Dude,
impossible thing.
back
to
when
say.
DJ, was it good? Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I
pretty
did.
good.
It's not bad.
Back when
It's
Lindsay, this is what you got to frame it like this: Lindsay Lohan's on top of the world. You're 13 years old. All right, you're going over to your friend's house. They said, "Ed, you got to watch Mean Girls. They have boobs." And you're no, I'm just kidding. But like to me,
Wait,
it's
who has boobs? The Mean Girls or the girls that want you to watch it?
the girls that want me to watch it.
Both.
Oh,
both.
yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
okay, when I was a kid,
That's who you watch
when
it
I was a
with.
kid coming up, that was something where that was like the movie that if you had like one of those like parties where it was like the girls guys mixer of fucking like what is it, 9th grade, 8th
Yeah.
grade, that was like what you watched. That or like Superbad is another one I watched. Like at one of those
Superbad is
mixers.
classic.
I didn't
Like,
realize that Superbad came out in 2007.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, damn, that's a fucking.
if you look at all the Seth Rogen movies, Seth Rogen put out all these movies when he was like 23, 24, 25. Like, it's like
yeah,
crazy.
it's kind of incredible.
It's incredible. And like even Pineapple Express, like I remember Pineapple Express came out when I want to say I was a senior or junior in high school. And like looking back, like Seth Rogen was like 25, wrote Pineapple Express and just did it with his boy James Franco and is a blockbuster success.
It's kind of funny because I always thought that James Franco had already kind of made it, right? Because he was in
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man before
he made it-
all of
Spider-Man.
those.
He was like 19 in Spider-Man or something.
And
like
wasn't
that.
he also in like some like high school TV dramas or some bullshit?
Yeah, with Seth Rogen. What is it? Freaks and Geeks.
Freaks and Geeks. That's right.
Mhm.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
I've never seen Slumdog Millionaire.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, I never saw it.
Yeah, I never saw it either. But
okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's on this list I'm looking at of 100 best movies ever.
Stop cheating, dude. You're
It's
cheating.
It's not. Well, I gotta have a template to work off of here. Like, if everyone thinks that these are the best 100 movies,
What's that movie where
Dark Knight Rises.
the dude finds or is looking for his brother that he got separated with in it's some
Finding Nemo.
No, it's basically it's a live action Finding Nemo.
Rain Man.
But this kid and his little brother are like on train tracks and they like just stole something. This is like the beginning of the movie. And they're like running away and they get separated there. And like him and his mom are like really upset that they got separated and all that. And then later on, like he goes on this whole search when he's like 25 to find his brother. And spoiler, if you know what movie I'm talking about and don't want it spoiled, he finds out that his brother's just been dead the whole time. And it's just like, dude, fuck this movie.
Man, I don't know what movie that is.
Mystic River.
Is it Mystic River?
I don't know. It could be.
I don't think so.
Mystic River isn't that an Al Pacino outfit?
You could just say
That's-
Mystic River whenever you don't know a movie, and people would be like, "That's the one."
No, that's the one with Sean Penn where
Yeah.
he finds out his daughter's dead in like the first 10 minutes and like is
Spoilers!
trying to find spoiler alert and it tries to find out like who the people are. It's the big court case thing.
No.
I think you were thinking of Mary Poppins.
Are you sure?
I don't think that's it.
No. No.
No. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna leave the movies for a second. If you were like a Ninja Turtle or like an action hero, what would be your weapon?
Ooh.
If you had to pick an action hero,
Okay,
like any sort of action hero, that's broad. Because immediately when you said something, my thought was the Ninja Turtles. The which one is that? Donatello, who has the tridents, the handheld, like those are awesome.
Raphael with the
Sai?
size.
Yeah,
Raphael.
I kind of thought of those too.
Those are sweet.
But then I thought
Practically, you think you could defend an assailant?
I thought of a better answer.
What?
Not at all.
A gun.
In my mind.
Oh yeah, if you could pick, it could.
It must be
it's like
physical.
telekinesis.
We're not talking about powers. We're
The
talking
human
about
mind.
a physical weapon.
Well, that's the thing too. Is
Bazooka.
like if you say Ninja Turtles, you think something that's like handheld. But if you could pick any weapon ever,
Yeah.
you could pick like a rocket launcher.
Ray gun.
That's pretty awesome.
You choose like
it's
like that
completely infeasible.
when Mars attacks. Like
Yeah, a
blasters.
phaser from Star Trek.
Odd Jobs hat.
Yeah, Odd Jobs.
Jobs hat.
In
That's
GoldenEye.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. I kind of realistically, I think if I'm not picking a gun, I'm pretty fucked. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, because I like I'd say bazooka, but then like I don't even know if I can carry a bazooka.
Well, so are we thinking about realistically if you can use these weapons, or are we assuming that you're an expert with this weapon
Okay,
if you have
let's change it from like basically you're a superhero that has to carry a hand-to-hand combat weapon.
one? Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Not like anything past the 19th century
So
or
if you're
18th century.
a
rather.
superhero, it's assuming you're an expert with it.
You're an expert. You can wield it.
Yeah, you're good at it.
Tetsaga from Inuyasha. I might do that.
What is that?
You never seen Inuyasha?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
Is
there's
the Tetsaga just that giant like the Buster sword?
It's basically this little tiny sword that when Inuyasha wields it turns into this big beastly like spirit sword.
Oh, okay.
It's like this piece of shit sword that turns into this awesome like what is it, Pip? What is it from Final Fantasy 7? Cloud. Okay, Cloud. You know how Cloud has that incredibly big like longsword thing that he
Yeah, the
swings
Buster sword.
at Sephiroth or whoever, and it's like that, but it goes from like a regular like katana to that. So that's pretty cool.
That sounds like, I mean, a pretty good weapon. Are we taking into account weapons
Mythical
that are
weapons?
mythical? Yeah, magical.
Are we choosing weapons from anime?
I don't know. Fuck me up. Choose one from whatever, I guess. But it can't be magic. It can be involved, but it cannot be anything that's like guns, firearms or technology.
Interesting.
I choose a boomerang.
Boomerang could be nice.
My gut was the what do you call it? You ever see those things that are like the long staffs? I think they're Japanese weapons that have like the knife on the end attached to a string, so you can like whip it around and like stab people with the knife.
Literally just the thing.
Can you do that?
Swinging the chain.
For our folks on YouTube, can you do that motion again, please, for me?
You know, one of those.
You're at a rodeo. Like you're staying on a horse trying to lasso fucking.
Basically, only you're trying to stab someone in the temple with a knife.
Like that. Sidebar: would you guys, dude? I would totally be down for a running of the bulls. What about you guys? Would you guys participate in the running of the bull?
Absolutely, I would do that.
I probably would,
but I would have to see the bull against a matador first. Like, I don't want to be the first person ever fighting a new bull. You know, I don't want to be like the first like 4 or 5 people that this bull just massacres.
Well,
before I
want to know I got a shot.
I just want one that's already like
tired.
Not tired. Not the same day.
He's already got the bloodlust out.
I don't want like the fucking Rocky Balboa of bulls. You know what I mean? Just some random. They're like, oh, it's a random bull from this farm, and like really, they've just like had this bull plowing the fields like every day, like 50,000 times. Like, you know, like I don't want an untested bull, but I would, I guess.
So we're talking about running of the bulls, though, right? Not like bull fighting.
Okay, but so it's not one-on-one. It's just all of us
the running of the bulls, I thought, doesn't the running of the bulls end? Doesn't it start in the streets, but then it ends in that like arena?
I think it ends when everybody who was in the arena dies.
Because I've seen it. Because what's his face was a part of the running of the Joe from Free Beer and Hot Wings is in running of the bulls. I think it's him, him and Steve, and I'm pretty sure that when they show it, I think it's after they've ran through the town and they're in the place where you'd see like the matador like whoa.
Oh yeah, whoa. You get in the middle of the ring, I guess you would call it.
And then they just let the bull out, and then there's like 1,000 people just scrambling, and the bull just fucking goes to town.
Man. I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty crazy. I'd still do it, though.
I'd do it.
Dude, I would like to do running of the bulls at like 70. I would like to be the oldest person participating in the running of the bulls. Like, just like suicide by bull. Is there a more gnarly way to go down?
That's the way you're going
out. That's pretty
badass. You're terminal. They're like rolling your gurney out. Like, it was always my dream to be in the running of the bulls. and you're just on this fucking hospital gurney, and like your boys are just pushing you.
You literally, you have like the Kung Pao hole in your stomach.
It like doesn't even seem, physically possible. Cartilage and bones.
Imagine having that as your weapon, where you have that attached to the chain and you're swinging it like the guy at the end.
I don't know that it'd be a feasible weapon or formidable if you're trying to survive, but
you see, I might pick this weapon right here if we're gonna. Here, let me turn up the brightness a little bit so everyone can see.
I don't think there's still gonna be.
What is this, night fights?
Yeah, it's medieval night fights. But yeah, I would pick one of the long axes. That guy right there is just swinging from afar.
So it's just like it's a long axe, but it's like got a tiny axe at the top of like a bow staff type deal.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a 10-foot axe.
Are these guys actually trying to kill each other?
I think so. And then the guy with the long axe just stands behind like 6 people and then just rains it down on people's heads.
Yo, can we go to a Ren Fair?
Absolutely.
Dude, anytime between night fights and whatever this is, Poland versus USA, this shit is fucking what I live for.
Yeah.
Dude, I had this friend in high school. His name was George. And what we would do is I'm pretty sure I must have talked about this.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
But we would do shit like that. We would do shit like that where he had a trampoline. We would take PVC pipes. We would cut the PVC pipes, wrap them in like camping pads, so they were padded, and just fucking swing it. And you could make whatever weapon you wanted. It was just PVC pipes, foam padding, and duct tape. So like we would just make like long swords that like we could just fucking or like little tiny like the stupidest ones were the daggers. We had little and you can't really do anything. You need like a lever action to like whack them with, and it would hurt. You would always try and catch them with like the padded part of it.
Yeah, of course. You're trying to inflict pain.
Exactly, pain. Yeah.
Especially
when you're trying to win here. Trying to be great.
In that same note, like what age do you think you're gonna die at?
So when I turned 25,
You're gonna die at 25. You're already past.
I'm already 31.
Yeah.
But Benjamin Button.
When I turned 25, I made that with miracles in modern science. You know, we're going to be living so much further these days. So I made the motto of my 25th birthday to another 100 years. So I'm planning on making it to 125. That's the goal I'm trying to make it to.
I hope you make it, sincerely. I don't think those last 25 years are going to be anything noteworthy or happy for you.
Hey, you never know. I mean, in 100 years, you know, I'll be in a robot body by then.
This is going to be.
You're just going to be a head in a jar, a la Futurama.
This is an audio sample of DJ's last 20 years.
You see, I was going to say that, you know, by that time, I'll be able to have like a soundboard of my own voice. And from the podcast, I can just have all the words I'd already say anyway. So I could be just typing what I would say.
Probably.
And this is my going to be my voice
You think you're
when
gonna,
I'm 125.
you think you're going to be
124.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen talking.
Stephen talking through a computer. You're going to be Stephen talking through a computer.
Yeah.
And just like, you see, this movie was good because this, and it's just like, no, DJ, they're gonna be like, this man did nothing but drink scotch and talk about shit.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be astrophysicist.
I didn't say I was going to be an astrophysicist. I'm just going to have a talk machine that has my own voice on it.
Stephen talking. This has got to be the
Stephen
funniest thing for all day.
R.I.P. Stephen talking.
Stephen talking.
It's just going to be me when I'm 124 years old, being like, I thought that was a good movie. And it's gonna be way more smooth when we get to
Clue is
best movie I ever saw.
I have been arguing Clue for 170
An
years.
ardent defender of the movie Clue, Donald Blake dies at 125 years old.
Pioneer of Clue.
Jim, what about you? What age do you think you're gonna die at?
69, baby. So I'm gonna end it May 4th.
May 4th. That's pretty. I mean, that 69 is right on the brink of like kind of young, kind of had a good run. You know what I mean?
And I'll request a satanic funeral,
dude. Okay, so I was at Paul's house, and his brother gave him like a satanic church hot sauce like bundle.
Oh wow.
Reading like the tenets of the Satanic Temple or whatever.
Oh, they're badass.
They're badass. They're like just like one of the tenets is just like piss Christians off as much as possible.
Yes.
No, it's just like always be a contrarian, but always like do it with love and understanding that they just need to reach whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And that
it had the whole 13 tenets on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass.
And then just hot sauces. We gotta get Paul in here for a pod. He can bring the Satan hot sauce.
Yeah, dude, I would love to try that hot sauce.
But it's like 3 little bottles, and it came in a little thing. I did. We're coming up on 15 minutes left, so I'm going to try and get a random special guest in here quick if you guys are all cool.
Yeah, let's get them in.
Let's do it. But yeah, what's the hottest things you guys have ever eaten before we get to this mystery guest? Unless we're already ready.
Them.
Yeah.
The hottest thing I've ever eaten.
Pussy. Is that what you said, DJ?
Hey, how you doing? Hello?
Who's there?
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hello?
Don't mind the dog.
You're on the air.
Welcome to Butt Stuff. This is our podcast where we talk about just kind of random things. What's your name? Hello.
She left.
Oh,
She hung up. All right, well, let's get up the next person. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that you were already calling him.
Hey, no,
I kind of.
No, it's okay.
She probably heard pussy as the first thing. It's like, okay.
Yeah, click.
It's like it's kind of like I said last week. It's like chat roulette kind of. So I'm sure these people got to be on their.
We searching for another one?
We're searching.
Yeah, we're searching.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's just always searching.
I believe so.
That's a cool concept. What is I shouldn't.
No, go for it.
I was going to ask what your guys' $1 million idea is.
I'm not going to give it to this random stranger, but
Well, that's what I'm
I have
saying.
a list of them.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, one of them I actually saw in action.
Yeah, it came to fruition.
Yeah. Okay. So I had this idea. Obviously, I don't have the means to like deliver on it, but the idea was kind of like Snapchat, but like you log into an event. So let's say I'm at like a Fish concert or something like that.
Mhm.
And then it creates this timeline where you log into this event, and let's say it's like a 3-hour event, something like that. And you can put up like a 10-minute or like 15-minute segment of that 3-hour event from your perspective. And then at the end of it, we take all of them and we take the best footage from all of them and just build this timeline where it skips between like your viewing, somebody else's. It's just the best for that little period of time.
Basically, it's like filming a concert, only instead of from the perspective of one or two cameras,
It's through the eyes of everyone.
Yeah, through the eyes. That's a great idea. I thought you were going to say the Netflix party idea that you had, where
You did have that idea.
you
about 6 years
basically
ago.
have a you watch Netflix and you have a chat bar on the side, and then you can just like talk with multiple people and you all watch it together.
Yeah, I have these ideas, but I have no way to deliver. I'm an idea man. You know what I mean? If you get me in a think tank, I'll spew out ideas, and you'll be like, "Oh, that's pretty good," but nobody's gonna do anything. Like another idea I had was the toilet seat that weighs you pre and post poop, and
Is
that
that a
came
thing?
out. Yeah, that's
Oh,
a thing
that's a
now.
great idea.
Wow.
Dude, well, I used to do it every single time because I'm kind of chubby, you know what I mean? And that like, sometimes 2-pound swing of poop, it builds your confidence up. It's just like, oh, see, I'm not that fat. It's just a lot of shit.
See,
It's
I thought
water
you were just trying to be impressed with your work.
No.
Yeah, that's the only reason that I do it. It's because I'm like, damn, that's a big poop.
Nice new record.
Well, I mean, that
I
is
can
the thing
feel.
too.
I know when I'm carrying a heavy load, so I that's why I weigh myself before and then drop trow. And
Heavy load. That's a very funny term.
well, you just know when you got the biscuits.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to risk it for the biscuit.
You gotta risk it for the
I'm pretty
biscuit.
upset with this app. Like, I found somebody, they were good, and I talked to them like before you guys came, and now it's just like it's not finding anybody. Maybe it's because we're using like bandwidth.
What's it called? I was gonna
Called
say
Stereo.
we should all download it. That way we have multiple of them going at the same time. That way if we don't catch one on one, we can catch one on the
We
other.
can definitely do that. It's called stereo. There's definitely not enough time
Do you think
Yeah.
what's going to happen is that if we're both searching, that you'll just get each other?
Yeah, we just come with ourselves.
I mean,
Hi, who's this?
that wouldn't be bad. Sarah did chime in. I missed it earlier. She says Clue is the best movie. Thank you very much.
This is what I'm talking about. Our audience agrees. It's unanimous.
It's not unanimous.
Okay, I'm just going to coast right past Clue. My $1 million idea. I don't know what it is, but it's just the name. So that's all I need. It's just the name, and I know it's worth $1 million.
We can workshop this right now on the air.
Genie.com.
Genie.com.
Let's see what genie.com is.
Let's see what it is. Because it's my idea of Genie.com is like it's Wish,
Mm-hmm.
but it's whatever you need. Look at this. You see this? You can get this on Genie.com.
That we're pointing to the cat mug that
So Genie.com is fucking nothing.
Retail energy services, retail energy.
But I think
international.
I think the thing about Genie.com is that we wouldn't spell it like Genie. It'd be like some fancy new
Like
new
an
age
old bitch
bullshit
Genie?
way, like
like
Genie.com.
Genie.
No, it would just be like G knee. I don't know.
GNE.
GNE.com.
GEENE.
Oh yeah, like I kind of like that.
Gene.
Genie.
Gene.com.
Simple, memorable, impressive. A domain name to be proud of.
Is that you that made that website? No. Simple.
You would think.
Proud.
Genie.com, dude. We can make millions
This
on
one-
Genie.com.
It is available, so you can buy this domain.
We could do it. It's possible.
And we just sell garbage.
Let's do that and then workshop it.
I'd go to Salva, buy all the garbage, sell it on Genie.com.
Like
Whoa.
Oh, hello? Oh, keep getting skipped.
oh my goodness.
Hello? Talset.
Hey, girl.
Hey, how you doing? So I'm gonna just let you know really quick. We're doing a podcast and you're on the air. Is that cool? Hello?
What's going on, girl?
What's your
Not
name?
much.
What up, baby?
What's up? Don't fight it.
Where are you
I know
from?
want this. What's going on, girl?
Where are you from?
What's your name?
We are the
What
Butt
you
Stuff
look like?
Podcast.
Tiffy.
We're wearing flannel shirts and hoodies right now. How
I
about
don't
you? What are
care
you
about
wearing?
that. I don't care about that. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to get some.
Oh,
Who are
okay.
you?
Well, we're handsome guys.
Who are you?
We're butt stuff.
Okay.
My name is Donald.
Do you have a nice butt?
Oh yeah.
Oh, baby, who are you asking?
You don't even know who you're asking right now. I have the nicest
Oh,
butt.
there's two of you. Oh man.
There's three
There's
of us.
three of us actually. Sorry.
Man.
Oh man, that's my dream, guys.
Have you had any?
Are you guys real?
Yeah.
Are you guys got boyfriends or girlfriends?
Oh yeah, we fucking right now.
we are a podcast.
I guess that doesn't really answer the question.
Podcast.
So
That's
it's kind of all of the
awful.
above. Boyfriends, girlfriends, butt stuff.
Dan, if you look anything like your OG, you can join us.
So we're doing it on a podcast. That's kind of kinky,
We're live right now. You
man.
can see yourself on YouTube.
Yeah.
man.
What's
I'm
so what's your name?
clothed. I'm not wearing any pants though. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it says more about you than it says about us.
So will people see my junk? Or
No,
I don't want
If you want them to.
you're actually just audio.
Yeah, you're just audio. We can't see you right now.
Oh, okay. I see. So
Yeah.
it's not.
I don't see your Johnson.
Yeah, you know.
Well, let's be friends first because I want to try to friendly before I get me some. Maybe I get the number later.
Okay, that sounds
Okay.
Hold
good.
on, I gotta.
I'm sorry, what's
he
that?
muted himself. He said, "Hold on, he's got to take something."
We'll
I think he said he got to take a dump.
we'll chat amongst ourselves here. That was constructive though.
This is pretty good.
But anyway. Oh yes, sorry. I'm getting a little feedback here.
should we skip him? He just muted us.
Yeah,
should
we
we
can,
wait?
we can.
I think
go.
he really wants to fuck one of us. So let's just go on to the next one.
He
bad.
he had his game. He didn't care who he was talking to.
No.
He was just.
Was
I feel like a lot of people are just trying to like hook up on this. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's good?
Not much. We're actually
My name is Callum, and I'm from Wales in the UK.
Really
Oh,
interesting.
Wales. Do you like scotch?
Do I like Scotch whiskey?
Yes.
Yeah, we were just drinking some.
Oh, well, fucking whiskey's, you gotta be quite hardened to be at
Well,
least straight.
So
We're-
what do you drink?
Iron brew.
Well, when I drink, if I like buy something for myself, I'll probably start on something light. But like, I like cocktails, so yeah, I go for hard liquor sometimes, but in cocktails,
What's your favorite cocktail?
like
Shirley
I
Temple.
like rum and coke.
Ooh,
Rum and Coke is a good one.
That's a classic right there.
What part of Wales are you from?
I'm from near Cardiff.
Oh, really? What's your dress? Just kidding. Don't tell us that.
What's my address?
Yeah, don't tell us that.
Like some kid asked for my postcode the other night, but I think he was disabled, so I was like, oh,
What are you
Did
playing? You playing guitar over there?
yeah. The tuning is a bit out at the moment, and like it's a mad tuning.
Really?
Can you play us something that you wrote?
Yeah, sure. I wrote this today actually.
Okay, this is Callum from Wales. Does that song have a name yet?
No, it does not. It's a quite a common like progression. Can't exactly own it until I like flesh it out to the point where it's mine.
That song's going to be
I
called
suppose.
Hard Liquor. We're naming that right here on the podcast right now. Hard Liquor by Callum from Wales.
Hey, that's actually a good. Thank you. I couldn't even think of a name.
Not bad, right? I mean, we're just coming up with this on the
Yeah.
fly here. We're
Just
making you a star.
Just a couple Americans over here.
Yeah, we're gonna make you big.
When this is
We got a
all
lot of
over,
pull over
Callan,
here.
I'm gonna follow you, Callan. But when this is all over, you gotta host us when we're doing live podcasts over there.
Yeah, Callum, you got an Instagram handle?
We're gonna come to your house.
Okay, I'll see you then.
I mean, that's a deal now. You just agreed to it.
So what is it
Legally
like
binding.
over there, post-COVID
I
world
know.
in Wales?
It's kind of like a ghost town, I guess.
Big bummer.
But the people are going about their shit like the same as usual, except the shops are like requirements and whatnot. It's kind of depressing, to be honest, bro. I've seen some shit recently. Been through some shit,
Really?
and yeah, man.
Did you have it?
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you talk a little bit about the shit, or should we just leave the shit untalked about?
Oh,
It's okay if you don't.
bro.
I don't want to
So-
unpack it. It's only if you wanna.
Yeah, nah. I prefer not to.
Yeah, no problem.
Are you are you on social media or
Yeah.
anything, Callum? So we can maybe follow you or maybe plug you a little bit, Callum from Wales.
Try and be friends here.
Yeah, man. I'm actually active on Instagram quite a lot.
Hell
My
yeah.
Instagram is the same username as the username I have on here.
Okay.
Okay.
And over there I do like tarot stuff, like divination.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
and-
Fuck yeah, dude. Yo, can you read some tarot?
Yeah, can you do it like pull a tarot card or something for us?
Yeah, man, of course.
Yo,
Oh,
Cal, I just found you,
Jesus.
baby.
Yeah, of course, man.
I don't feel good about this.
You don't like tarot cards?
I don't want to be cursed,
I don't think that's how it works.
or we'll like get a bad reading, basically like that. I don't know. I'm nervous. Go ahead, Callum.
I mean, I guess if the cards come out, then you're already cursed. But it's weird. It's not really how divination works per se. Like, it's strange.
Well, it's all been said, so
Now, when
The dragon came out.
oh boy, what's the dragon mean?
Means we got a big wang.
did it come upside down or right side up? I know that means something in tarot.
Oh yeah, I flipped the deck. I got the deck the wrong way up. It came out upside down.
Okay.
But it's funny because the in this dragon card is like an eye of the dragon. So I guess it's implying that we can't see each other right now.
Okay.
But the dragon energy is like an old learned god essentially. So like if the dragon card comes out for you, it means you're like a master of a particular context of
Podcast, right?
yeah.
Well, yeah, we are
basically.
masters of podcasts, so that's true.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Do you have like a full setup?
We do actually.
Yeah.
We're streaming you. You're live on YouTube right
Nice.
We're actually shockingly
Oh, my.
amateur.
now. Yeah, but if I'll tell you what, it's
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
we've been doing it for a year now. And
Exactly.
we're just like branching out, and I feel like you're our first like real stereo guest, and I feel like this is a good it's a good medium to include in our platform. you
Yeah,
know?
the last stereo guest that we had was just trying to fuck all three of
Yeah,
us.
he was just he was just jerking off like while he was talking.
Yeah.
Was he? Jesus.
Yeah.
Supposedly, either that or he was being really funny about it.
Yeah.
I just
So, yeah.
said Jesus and I pulled the fish.
So are you
Yeah,
a
that card is for Jesus.
oh
Do you like J.R.R. Tolkien? Because like when you said the dragon's eye and like about like finding it, all I thought of was like the eye of Sauron. Sauron.
Sauron?
Sauron. Sauron.
Oh, yeah, that applies.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah. That's actually a really wise thing to say. I liked Tolkien's work. I loved Lord of the Rings and whatnot because it was beautiful, and like I'm pretty sure the Shire was based on where I live in Wales.
Really?
So like represent.
That is
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
Middle
pretty sure the
Earth.
Shire was filmed in Wales.
That's cool.
Shire was filmed in New Zealand, so I will say that.
Yeah, it was.
but
Oh,
only because I've been
Oh.
there and I've been through the little fake hobbit holes and shit.
But it probably was based.
It's probably
It
based.
probably is based on in Wales or the Highlands.
Yeah, I think that it would probably cost Peter Jackson a lot more to film in Wales than it would in some. Like what he did was he bought like a random farm in New Zealand and then just put these little fake holes and actually throw little parties and like just get these people drunk and then just like for like that one scene where like they're showing what is it, Frodo and Sam
and
off.
Gandalf do his tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Gandalf, you and your tricks. But I would actually, I'm going to go out on a limb here, Callan, and I will say if you ever want to, we do this like every Sunday. If you want to be back on, I would love to have you back on the podcast because this has been a thumping good time. Would you be inclined?
indeed, I agree. Actually,
You could do like a weekly tarot reading for us.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh man, that
Yo,
would be
that
awesome.
would be dope.
Dude, yeah, if we could get a weekly tarot reading from Callum, dude, if you're in, that sounds sick.
You can have a whole segment.
We just followed you
Let's do
on we followed you on Instagram here, so you'll be able to see us as well.
Yeah.
Did you follow him from the butt stuff page? Or
Yeah,
did you-
yeah.
Yeah.
Should we so we're
Awesome.
coming so Callum, we're kind of coming up towards the end of our podcast hour. Should we have Callum play us out here?
Yeah. Also, really quick, do you care if I say like I say your username on here? So if anybody wants to add you, they can.
Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah.
All right. So this is Callum from Wales. His username on Instagram is HAEXOOX.
It's Haxooks.
Haxooks. Adam. But,
Oh, Zeus.
Jesus. Okay.
Latinos.
We're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, we're American.
It's okay. It's fine. No. It's you tried and you sent it, so
Full
that's all you
send.
can ask for.
Well, Callum,
Yeah.
it's nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet
You
you.
too.
Leave
You
us
too,
with
guys.
a tune.
I don't know
Yeah.
all of your names personally.
Okay,
yet.
so we'll go around the
But,
table. That's fair.
I'm my name is
Go
DJ.
on.
If you can tell by my handsome
Hello,
tenor, my name is James.
And my name is Ed. It's a comforting baritone kind of.
Well, yeah.
Right, so I just forgot the first name.
It's okay.
DJ.
Yeah, that's
Ed.
me.
I'm Ed.
Right.
And this handsome
What's up,
voice.
Ed?
This handsome voice is James.
Well, yeah.
Oh, right, James. Okay.
Callum, it was nice to have us on.
Ed.
Why don't you play us a song to lead us out here?
And to play us out, Callum Jesus from Wales.
I don't know what to play.
Anything.
Come on, man. This is unprofessional. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Oh, since we were just talking about Lord of the Rings, you know any Zeppelin?
Unfortunately, I don't. I don't know really any. Very, very little.
Oh, that's fucking. That's
Even
that's
music.
even better. Then just try to play Stairway as.
Wait, what am I trying to play?
just give Stairway to Heaven your best shot.
What is that like? What does that go like? It's like fucking. Sorry, excuse me.
I believe that's an A minor followed by an F major.
Yeah.
Just play whatever you're most comfortable playing, and it'll be fantastic.
I like that. Kind of
Thanks.
little funk blues to it.
And we'll see you
I'm
next
actually
week.
kind of rusty right now, so just woke up. But thank you guys. It was
Thank
a pleasure.
you.
I
Thank
hope
you,
to see
Callum.
you again
We'll
sometime.
see you later.
Yeah.
All right, baby. We'll talk to you next
Love.
week.
Have a good
Peace.
Peace.
week. Goodbye, everybody.
All right, so that was Callum. That was a good bit of fun right there.
That was a good bit of
That was a good bit of fun. Okay, so
And
And have a good week, everybody.
Thanks for listening, everybody. If you're watching us on YouTube, follow us on Spotify. Look for Butt Stuff and with 1T. And if you're on Spotify, check us out on YouTube, Butt Stuff Podcast.
Also, if you want to add us on stereo, we got to make a Butt Stuff stereo, but I'm on stereo as Cloud Heady currently. That's also my Instagram. This is Ed. Plug your shit.
I am Donald Blake 412020 on Instagram.
You can find me on Alligator Bacon, Butt Stuff Podcast, 7 Minute Meatloaf.
That's you?